Hi there. My name is Jeremy Moore, and I'm the Assistant Director here in Off-Campus Housing and Neighborhood Relations at CU Boulder. I want to be the first to welcome you to the University of Colorado Boulder, and I'm going to spend a little bit of time with you today talking about what our office is and how we can help you this year. I lovingly refer to our office as OCHNR since we have such a long acronym, but OCHNR stands for Off-Campus Housing and Neighborhood Relations, and we're here to support you as a member of our community. And what we want to do is to help students love where they live, whether that is in an apartment complex or house off campus in the Boulder area or along the Front Range, or some of you might even be living with family members and commuting, whether through personal vehicle or through a bus. So we want to make sure that you love where you live regardless of where that is. So our charge of mission, we are a cost center. And what is a cost center? A cost center is an office that is sponsored and also hosted by student fees that you pay. So there's no cost to utilize any of our services since you've already paid with your student fees. And so we are a part of CU student government, and this is a really great opportunity for you to have a plethora of resources available to you. We're going to talk about many of them today, but there's many other cost centers such as the Volunteer Resource Center, Student Legal Services, the Center for Student Involvement, amongst many others. So definitely encourage you to utilize those services. Our charge is to really help students make informed decisions and choices about housing and roommates, to encourage you to become knowledgeable and responsible tenants and community members, to assist students in gaining the proficiency to problem solve when we hope that you don't, but sometimes you might encounter problems, or as I like to call them, tricky pickles, with landlords or roommate difficulties, and we're here to help you with those. And we also advocate an off-campus student perspective in residential rental markets, as well as city policy making. We are a very small but mighty office. There's only 4 of us full-time, including myself, Jeff Morris, our director, Tara Korsk, our coordinator of neighborhood life, and Bruce Sarbot, our legal advisor. I'm going to talk a little bit more about Bruce later on. But we also have a handful of student staff, and they are fantastic. So chances are, if you call, email, or live chat us on our website, you might be interacting with one of them. And you can certainly ask them questions, and they can help just as much as any of us can. They're fantastic, and they really do serve as the lifeblood of our office and helping folks that are contacting us get the information and tools that they need. So who lives off campus? In general, we have about 72% of the total CU Boulder enrollment living off campus. That equates to a little under 26,000 students. And generally, students are going to live in one of 4 options: residence halls on campus, Bear Creek apartments on campus, graduate and family housing on campus, or off-campus housing. Some of you may have heard of Ralphies List, which is our rental database, and this is a really great resource for you. Again, no cost to utilize this, and you can find Ralphies List at ralphieslist.colorado.edu. When you go to this website, you can use your CU identity key and password to log in, and you can search through a comprehensive listing of real-time availability, which is updated by property managers directly, and you can log in with your CU identity key and password and search based on price, location. You can also search for roommates if any of you might be looking for roommates. So this is a screenshot of what the page will look like when you go in, and you'll just click on login here at the top. If you have any problems logging into Ralphie's List, I certainly encourage you to reach out to us, and I have the contact information at the end of this presentation so you know how to get a hold of us. Some of the different housing stock that we have specifically in the Boulder area is going to include condos, flats, or apartments, a lot of house style options, and we don't have as many townhouse style options, but there is some. So most students are going to live in either the apartment option or the house style option. Many first year students are going to live in apartments, or again, they might be residing with family members. So some of you might be living outside the Boulder area and commuting into campus and living with family members as well. So I'm going to talk a little bit more right now about some of our different student services. The first one here is our apartment complex guide. So this is really helpful if you're looking for housing. It's a fairly comprehensive guide of about 24 pages of listings of properties in the Boulder area. And this does not have real-time availability, but can be really helpful if you're looking to cross-compare or looking for something very specific. This is available on our website as a PDF. You can also download it off of Ralphie's List under the Resources tab at the very top. We also host several housing fairs, and I do want to note that these will probably look a little different this year, just in response to COVID-19. and our hybrid approach to learning this year with being a COVID-ready campus. So some of you might be taking classes in person, and some of you might be taking classes online, and some of you might be taking classes as a mixture of the two. So our housing fairs traditionally have been hosted in person in our ballroom in the University Memorial Center. This year, we are anticipating that we'll be hosting these in a series of expo formats throughout the semester, and these will most likely be online. So please keep your eyes and ears open for this information. We'll be posting this on our website and also on our social media. I'm going to talk about how you can follow those things at the very end of the slideshow here. And as I mentioned already, we've got a lot of students that live off campus in any given year. There. So again, Bruce Sarbaugh is our legal advisor, and he provides a very fantastic service, and that you can meet with him for free for legal consultation and advice. He's available every Tuesday and Friday during business hours. And to set up an appointment, all you need to do is call us, email us, or send us a live chat on our website. And Bruce can go over your lease before you sign it. If you have any problems during your lease term, you can certainly reach out to him as well. And a lot of students will also use him after they've moved out and they're trying to get their security deposit back, and if there's any concerns around that. So this is a fantastic resource to use, and he, again, works in our office directly. He's gonna be doing these consultations remotely for most of the fall semester. So if you have any concerns about meeting, not being able to meet in person, he can certainly do those via Zoom or phone. Just wanted to mention here that our code of conduct at CU Boulder does follow a student both on and off campus. So as I like to say, we are buffs wherever we are. And what this means is that anything that happens, whether it's on campus or off campus, students are held responsible for their actions. And again, they are buffs wherever they are. So if something happens in the city of Boulder, if something happens elsewhere, and it is reported back to the university, students can be held responsible to the student code of conduct as a result. So we just want to make sure that everyone knows about this. And many of you have probably already started to take or will be taking things like the active bystander class, and also learning more about our code of conduct and our academic integrity policies. And these are also things that are really important as a member of our CU community. So make sure that you pay attention to those things as you're going through them. Just wanted to really quickly talk about some of the popular neighborhood areas. So here in the middle is our CU Boulder campus. And no surprise, the most popular areas are those color-coded around campus here. The Hill, this is where a lot of our Greek affiliated housing is going to be, and where a lot of our second-year students might choose to live. North Boulder up here, which is where a lot of our upper division and graduate students might choose to live. Goss Grove, which is going to be kind of down towards the Pearl Street area. East Aurora, where a lot of our first and second year students choose to live. And then Martin Acres, which is a lot of single family homes, where again, a lot of our upper division students choose to live. For comparison, Williams Village, which is one of our residential neighborhoods, is right over here, kind of in the middle of this part between US 36 and Baseline. And then campus again is here in the middle. Just always love to remind everyone that you do have your college pass that you'll be getting shortly after the semester starts, or probably right before the semester starts. And my understanding is those will be mailed to you this year. But you can use this to go anywhere that the Regional Transit District, or RTD, travels. So this includes the bus lines in Boulder, the bus lines in Denver, light rail, and also the bus line called the Skyride that goes to DIA, or the Denver International Airport. So this is a great amenity to use. You don't have to pay anything extra for it as long as you're a student. It's included in your student fees. So certainly encourage folks to take advantage of that. And that is everything that I had to go over today. Again, I just wanted to point out how you can get a hold of us down here at the bottom. We are on Twitter, Facebook. We're also on Instagram, and they're all at CU OffCampus, and that's all one word. And we are located in the University Memorial Center on the 3rd floor in room 313. And we most likely will be having a skeleton schedule, opening schedule. So always encourage you to check our website before stopping by in person, just to make sure that there'll be someone there. But we're always available between 9 and 5. There will be someone remote as well. So if you want to call us here at 303-492-7053, you can certainly get a hold of us there. Or our website is och.colorado.edu. And again, we do have live chat on our website. So if you go here between 9 and 5 Mountain Standard Time, you can reach us and talk to someone on our website. Certainly encourage you to reach out to us if you have any questions. And I do want to mention too, we have email address, ocH@colorado.edu, if you want to send us an email with any questions. Again, my name is Jeremy Moore, and I'm very excited to welcome you as a member of our CU community. Wishing you the best for the start of your fall semester.